Welcome to Speaking in Spoons, the Chronically Ill podcast, with your host, Christina Brookman.
Hey, this is Christina Brookman, your host for Speaking in Spoons, with the lovely Lexi and Dr. Strauss. We thought we'd do a little impromptu Thanksgiving episode. We've had a break for a while. I've been recovering, just dealing with some medical issues. All of us have. And we wanted to talk about what we are doing for Thanksgiving and also what we are grateful for. So, Dr. Strauss, tell us about your plans for Thanksgiving.
My family is coming over, and my sister's bringing her two children, and my aunt and uncle are also coming. And I think that's it. It's going to be like 10 people, including myself. And they are going to, my mom bought a turkey and a duck. And she bought a duck because the turkey was not big enough. She said it was only like 18 pounds, which was not big enough to feed 10 people. So she bought a full duck.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to have a lot of bird.
That sounds good.
I do like duck. Duck is very fatty, and it's my favorite Chinese food. Like if I was going to get Chinese food, it'd be the Peking duck. It's like a special occasion. Plus, it's expensive because it's duck. But
I've never had Peking duck, but I do love duck. So
I wish I could tell you to go to that Chinese food place I used to go to, but it's gone now. It's Mandarin Palace.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't know where they went or what happened to them. I used to go there all the time.
I grew up going there with my family. And it's now a pretty cool restaurant, but it is sad that it's gone.
The lady that ran it was also named Christina. I
I
mean,
did
I'm
not
sure
know
she
that.
named something else, but her American name was Christina.
How about you, Lexi? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Having lunch with my stepdad, and then then I'm going to my friends for a white trash Thanksgiving.
Yeehaw.
Oh, I love that. What is a white trash
So like
Thanksgiving?
her
What's
official
the
name,
white
and
trash?
I
The
should
white
say
trash.
this, her official name for it is my name is Earl, Hank Hill, my name, oh God.
Hank Hill, yeah.
Yeah. But
King,
what's the
King
name
of
of
the
the
Hill.
thing?
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Yeah, King of the Hill Thanksgiving. So we're going as people from that.
I don't think I ever
Nice.
watched My Name Is
I don't
Earl.
know who to go as because I've never seen I've seen King of the Hill, but like I never really watched it.
You could go as the Native American guy that's sleeping with that one dude's wife.
Isn't there a guy that you can like barely understand?
I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's cultural appropriation if I do that, Nate.
I don't know. You could be four different people. You could be the kind of chubby dude that's always saying dumb stuff, and you could be Hank Hill, or you could be the skinny blonde guy, right? And then there's the one guy that you don't understand. I don't really remember.
Can't I just go as Bobby and just start and scream like,
the little kid?
That's my purse.
Yes, I approve that.
I say
I don't
one
know
episode.
you. That's my purse.
I know my name's Earl, but not well. I do not know King of
I
the
don't think
Hill.
that show.
I mean, I know how to dress like the lead chick, but like I think that's probably what's gonna happen. It's just gonna be a wife beater and like a really like crazy bra underneath, you know,
Okay.
with some flare jeans and boots.
It sounds like the most fun Thanksgiving ever. There's gonna be lots of
my
beer
friend
there.
Becky and her family. It's gonna be great.
Now, whatever your Thanksgiving is.
Okay, so I am also kind of having like a Friendsgiving kind of thing.
Oh, yay.
That's the idea, is a Friendsgiving. Um, and so both my roommates Hillary and Beth are doing most of the cooking, or they're doing the cooking because I cannot. Um, and I think Hillary's probably going to be doing a lot because I think Beth is sick, unfortunately. So we'll see if we'll get to actually
Feel
have,
better, Beth.
I know, the Friendsgiving. But have you guys ever heard of turducken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a turkey with a duck in it? There's also the one that people are doing, and I always mispronounce it, and they make fun of me because I call it Cthulhu, but it's not Cthulhu. It's, oh God, it's a Greek.
Is
Anyways,
it Cthulhu? Is it
that
octopus?
one. Yes. So that's what I wanted for Thanksgiving. Yes. And Hillary got Cornish gaming hens. And there aren't any, he was gonna put like the crab legs. There weren't any crab, we're out of crab, but he was able to get
Can't do crab.
octopus to
Yeah,
put like
octopus.
the little
You gotta put
octopus. Yeah.
octopus.
And I don't think, and I've never had octopus either, so I'm kind of
Yeah.
excited about that
Or
to try
do
it.
Are
squid
you
or
allergic to shellfish?
it's not a
No,
shell. Is octopus a shellfish? It's got no
I
Yeah,
don't
shell.
think
because it
so.
has iodine in it. So a lot of people who are shellfish, they react with
I mean,
octopus.
I have a mild allergy, but I still eat it because it's good.
Oh, I've
Um,
missed those days.
I have never had
I
an
miss
octopus.
the days whenever I would like take like, two Benadryl for like one piece of shrimp.
yeah,
Oh,
because I
and
love, but I can't afford shellfish,
Yeah.
so
you
so
can't
it is
afford
a real treat. No, I'm on
not even
food stamps, Nate. So
go to K
like,
to get some stuff there. That's cheap Asian cuisine.
yeah, but like Tana does not like the Asian
I don't
markets
know
and
if they
don't
are
they
they
don't
too.
accept food stamps.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and like roast
yeah,
restaurants don't accept food stamps. So like I'm
shameful.
very limited into getting to explore, eat those kind of foods anymore. Unless
Like,
like people treat me and stuff. And that's always really exciting and I'm really grateful.
So that's gonna be really
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm super excited. And a friend of mine who's coming, who he is also an only child, and both of his parents have passed away in the past couple years. So I don't know. I feel very strongly that him and I have to kind of look out for each other in a way, because being only children, and like people people stick, friends are there for you and everything, but people still, they assume, and this goes with the whole disability thing too, like people assume that your family is going to take care of you, but there are people out there that don't necessarily have family. I know this goes on with you too, Lexi, and so holidays can be hard. And it's important to not forget those people and be there for each other. And when people get sick, don't just assume they have family, or, you know, yeah, just don't assume, because not everybody has good relationships with their family, and also not everybody has family, or has family that's physically capable of helping them. Like my
right?
mom and my dad both have health conditions. My dad does not live near me, and they're both elderly, and neither of them can help me. So, and I'm an only child. But anyway, so Friendsgiving is very exciting. Um, so I am thankful for the friends in my life that do show up. That was something that I posted the other day. That's something you talked about in the last episode, Lexi, that really stuck with me, is the importance of just showing up,
Yeah.
and, picking up the phone, placing the phone call, sending a card, making a visit, helping in any way you can. Just showing up, being there.
Can I
That
tell you
means everything.
one of
Yeah.
the best Thanksgivings I ever had was a Friendsgiving I had?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for you because I think that they're a lot better than ones with family members that
Oh,
Mm.
I'm
could.
super excited. Like, and I went to a Friendsgiving last year too, and it was wonderful. I was extremely late to it because of a guy I was seeing, but it was still fabulous. And that's what I want for the future. That's what I'm gonna need for the future. Um, Being an only child is I'm gonna need to make Friendsgivings, and I'm not married, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be having a family through like a guy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But and I do think that also makes it hard, like when you're disabled, or elderly people too. There's
Because
a lot of people out there, and homeless people that do not have places to stay or go or eat, and it's difficult to cook, and we all with disabilities have different issues. Like Nate, when we were chatting earlier, we've done like 3, 4 different versions of this recording that I've stopped. But
All
Nate was
gold,
talking
all great.
all
I didn't get
great.
it perfect. It was always perfect. I don't know why you keep stopping.
But Nate, I was talking about how you're on a juicing fast and how that helps you with your disability. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, about how the juicing is helping. Well, one, it's
That
easier.
makes it easier for you. Or you were saying how it's,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's easier to do for me because I don't have to cook 3 times a day, possibly more. I just
right.
juice once in the morning, and that's
And
all
then
the
you
food
have
I
all
have
your food.
today.
And which
Yeah,
is
it's
that's what I find so interesting. Something that works for one person may not be the right approach for another person. Because
right.
that's something you've been wanting for me to try, but I have such problems with my hands and the ability to stand for any length of time.
yeah.
I sit
Juicing,
with it. I sit with
well,
it.
I can't get to the I'm short. So like I can't get to I wouldn't be able to get to the countertop or working the vegetable or fruits or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um
to cut the vegetables, you have to stand to do
yeah.
that, and to wash,
Um
you have to
and to
stand.
wash, yeah. And I have caretakers, but that's the interesting thing about having caretakers is too, you're relying on people who have different backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds, experience in the food that
Right.
they're used to, that they're comfortable cooking, may not be what you're used to or what you're trying to do. So we all have, I find it interesting listening to your stories, Nate, about what's working for you. And then I
Yeah,
know someone else was telling me, that him and I view disability differently. And I was like, I think that's a good thing in that I want to learn how they view disability so I can learn from their experience. So
Yeah.
like how does like preparing meals or like having a whole all of that stuff, how does that affect your holidays, Lexi?
Well, I was just thinking, like, I mean, first off, it's hard for me to go out. I'm
Yeah.
really worried about, like, I'm having a lot of anxiety about going out with my stepdad because I have to like leave the house and get over there and, bring the walker, and am I gonna feel good that day? Am I gonna
Yeah.
wake
mm,
up having a migraine? And
mm,
and
Because we never know when we're gonna get
and if
that
you're
trigger.
hosting, like if you're
right.
hosting people, like, oh my God, I can't even imagine like having like, one that the more anxiety you're having about like, so like it can be hard for disabled people to host.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't even imagine being able to do that, honest. You'd have to
yeah,
have a partner or somebody there to help you, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe
There's
I'm wrong.
a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more of like my family's coming over, but I'm really just a bystander. Like obviously, because
Yeah.
I'm not eating the food. Like I'm
You're
doing even.
providing the place though.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Well,
not. I'm living with the person that provides the place. I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I might set the
you do
table.
the jokes and the riddles for your nieces.
I
Yeah.
am doing the riddles. Like that. Oh, did we talk about my bracelet? Maybe we should talk about my bracelet. That's cursed. I have a
You
cursed.
go.
I have a cursed bracelet. that I came up with. I'm going to tell my nieces. I told my nieces I was cursed, and that's why I was wearing it, because they asked me how I was wearing it. I was wearing it because I heard
Mm.
something about wearing copper was good for you. So I was like, I'll try that. Why not? And so I put on this copper bracelet, and they asked me why I was wearing it, and I told them, oh, I've been cursed. And they were like, oh, cursed, okay, because they seemed to totally buy that. So now I've come up with two riddles. So if they ask me about the cursed bracelet again, now I'm prepared. It's like I have to answer these two riddles, and then I'll give them the riddles, and then watch the hilarity ensue.
Mm, sorry. Um, so what are you guys thankful for this year or in general?
Who wants to go first?
All of everybody that has been helping me. Like, definitely thankful for my friend Michelle, who time after time is my fucking savior. Um, she's the family that I like. I that everyone deserves. Like, I have a friend whose family like everyone deserves. And a lot of other people like my friends LaShawn and just even people that I haven't really like I have a friend that I haven't even met who like helped me. And it's just everybody. Like, you look at, this, but I have such gratefulness for the people that help me
Mm,
that I can't even imagine my life without them, like right now. And I'm just grateful for them.
that's wonderful.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Da, da,
Da-da-da.
da, 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 da,
Is
da.
Michelle your
Thanksgiving.
the one doing the white trash Thanksgiving?
Yes, I do love Becky too. Oh no, Becky is having the white trash Thanksgiving. Michelle
Okay.
is another
Yeah,
friend,
I
but
wish
They sound like good friends.
I
yeah.
wish my Thanksgiving had a theme and costumes. I'm kind of jealous that
You
you had
should
different.
declare one and
Yeah.
just tell everybody
Just
tonight
send
they
a
have to
group text
prepare.
out
Too
like
late.
we're
It's
having
too
a
late. It's too late to make it a themed Thanksgiving. It's only like a day away,
well, then you
The
have a whole
kids
year to
can like
plan what
decorate.
theme you want.
and I don't
Yeah.
have a costume. Like, so if it was themed, like, what's the theme?
Exactly. So like what's the theme for yours? What would be the theme for yours?
I do have a shirt that looks like a dress shirt. Maybe it could be like a fancy. I did call it a posh Thanksgiving. Maybe I should have a posh Thanksgiving, and I'll just wear that
There
T-shirt
you
that looks like a
go.
dress shirt.
Yeah.
And they'll ask me what I'm doing. I was like, I'm dressing up fancy for this year Thanksgiving.
You
That's
should.
awesome.
I'll do that. Okay, I'll
And
do
your
that.
nieces would love dressing up like in little dresses
They're not
for
gonna.
Thanksgiving.
They're gonna. It's not their house. They're not gonna have like. They wouldn't have brought. Well, they are staying the night, so maybe they brought costumes. I don't know. That might be something they could
Great.
do.
You can make them little tiaras out of like paper. They'll be
Oh no,
happy.
tinfoil.
There you go.
I could text my sister to make it a fancy thing.
Yeah.
If she wants to do that. I don't
So
know.
what are you thankful for, Nate?
This year has been focused for gratitude. I don't know. I've been juicing since March. And since I started, I've really struggled to have gratitude for everything because my life seemed like shit. Like every day seemed like shit. Like I couldn't walk. Well, I could walk, but I couldn't run, and my legs were shaky. And for the longest time, you knew I had this chest pain that would never go away. And that,
Yeah.
thank God, is gone. And so right now, I'm just grateful for every day. Like it's nice that my family's coming and I'm happy that I have my family, but really what I'm grateful for is just waking up every day and having a new chance to just make myself better. So that's what I've been doing. I've been listening to books and doing meditation and breath work and just I don't know, and also schoolwork and regular work when I feel like it. I mean, that is
I
the one
think
nice thing about my job is that I don't have a boss. Like getting on me about working. I'll do a little bit of work and then I'll go stop and do something else. Because I really hate working. Like I don't know how other people do it. Like I don't know how I used to do it. I just don't like it. Maybe I've never liked it. It just seemed less pointless.
I don't know.
I
I
think
loved
you
it.
gotta find something you love. But
Oh, I
sometimes you
like
just gotta work,
yeah, yeah. Well, this job is just temporary. It's only it's like a work study. So when I'm graduated, I'll do that. I do like doing nutrition stuff with people and I think I need to get started on making a website for that.
I think you hit the nail on the head. I love the way you worded it, Nate, where you said that you're grateful for each day to wake up.
Yeah,
Like each day kind of sucks. Like there might be some wonderful moments in given days, but my life is definitely not what I want it to be. But I love the gift of waking up each day for the opportunity to be here and to keep trying, to keep trucking, to keep, you know, trying to muck through all of this and live the best life that I can possibly live through all of it. And I'm, I'm grateful and, continuously working to accept my situation, but also find the bound, like how far I can push that, how much I
Yeah.
can do. And given that, and I, uh, I'm so grateful for the people that genuinely try to help. Like I have an incredible physical therapist right now who like she's like, "You're a hard worker." And I was like, "Thank you." And yes, but thank you for giving me the tools and explaining like the connection between the nerve and the muscle and why this is happening. Because that not only do I find it interesting, I find it helpful. And she pushes me, and then I push myself, and I feel invigorated by the end of it. Like, yes, all I did was lift my leg, but some days, like, that's and people like take that for granted. They don't realize how, like, my left leg, I can lift it all the way to my head if I want. My right leg, God, and just the process of doing it will trigger the droop on the right side, which makes
right.
it even harder to lift. And then I get the spasms on my left side, and and I'm scared to try to walk because I'm scared I'm gonna fall, like if I'm by myself or so I'm just grateful for those people that show up and like my surgeon, and then waking up and being alive and you guys, like my friends, like if Hillary hadn't taken me in, I,
Oh yeah,
I have no idea where I'd be. I'd literally be homeless and I, like, and then like Beth has given me baths before and like showers and like will clean my cat's litter box and Rachel is my best friend, and she is always there. She is a phone call away. She does so much for everybody else that she doesn't take care of herself. She's that kind of friend, you know. She's
Take
just,
care of yourself, Rachel.
yes, say no.
We say this because we love you.
We do, because she's a gift.
She
She's a
is.
treasure.
She's
And
incredibly sweet.
oh my God, I don't know what I'd do without her. And like Herschel has picked me up at the hospital, I don't know how many times. And like Jeff, that Captain Kirk is from Jeff. But they're just, good people in my life that just
yeah. True
they're
friend.
just yeah.
Friend Kate, who's always picked me up from my ER visit, or
Yes.
just like, oh, I'm randomly paralyzed somewhere. Can you come pick me up and get
Yep.
me safely home?
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah,
Oh,
I'm grateful to wake. I sent you guys this clip for this movie, Stoltz,
Bolts.
that
Stuff.
yeah, that
Yeah.
Jonah Hill did. Oh my God,
Oh, Jonah
watching it.
Hill's in. Oh, I think
Yeah,
I saw
well, he produced
it.
it. It's a movie with him and his counselor, and he wanted to kind of open up the world to his counselor's tools, for like mental health, depression, all of that stuff. And it's so much helpful stuff. But the other interesting thing too, his counselor has Parkinson's,
Oh shit!
so you see his struggles and you also hear him talk about it too, and
Right.
talk about how that has like affected his viewpoint and his life, and you hear his history, hear some of Jonah, you learn about their relationship together. It's just really beautifully made, and also I think uh just going to be helpful for a lot of people,
Mm,
disabled, not disabled, people struggling, with all kinds of issues. And I just think it was, for me, helpful to see somebody with, we just talked about relationships, and he was discussing he's never really been in a, what has held him back a lot, health and his disease, like from relationships,
Yeah.
you're talking about Jonah Hill or his therapist?
his therapist who has Parkinson's.
Right.
Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
There's something about being sick that lets you empathize more with others suffering. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe because look, my brother and I had an interesting interaction because he had recently gotten cancer and had it removed. So I guess he's okay now. But after he had that done was the first time I think ever that he asked me how I was. And it's just so weird that I didn't, I can see the difference that he actually
He really
wanted
gets it.
it. He got it.
Yeah.
I guess you don't get it
It's
till you
hard to
get
understand,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, you can't understand that level of suffering until you go into those steps. Because
it.
like, you only experience, like you can only relate to what you've experienced. So like you're like, oh well, I have a, bad back. And and,
Right.
and like I'm not giving anything to like people who have mildly back, not severe back injuries, but but like my neighbor across the street, she's like, well, I have a bad back too. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of other stuff I'm dealing with, like other than just that bad back.
Well, and
And
I think what
you
we
don't
need is not,
understand that suffering until like you've had it, like,
yeah. And we don't need people to thoroughly understand. God, I wouldn't want them
No,
to have to be, but it's the making the effort to listen
yeah.
and be there, let you be heard, and just offer help however they can help, not run away from it. Because I think it does scare a lot of people away, you know?
It does.
But
saying that
um
you're sick, I mean,
But the ones that
huh?
stay are worth it.
Yes, they are.
that's true. That's
Like
how
you crazy peeps.
you. Yeah, we care. We know it. But that's only
Yeah.
because I guess we've been through it
Yeah.
Yeah.
or currently going through it. It's
But
I
I
just
think
so
think
it's
it's
made me a
funny
better
because like
friend
I
though.
found all these like
yeah,
people who like are in my support group before I even really knew I was sick. Like before I like found out and got all the diagnoses. Like I found all these people like it came into my life and like, eventually they ended up with HMs or like they ended up with something that was like, and it's just like they come into your life and there is like some like kind of force behind it,
I think the universe works in interesting,
it,
and
it
well, and
does.
it's also about taking opportunities from the moments you are given, not everything. Bless you. You okay?
Sorry.
Don't be. You okay?
Yeah,
bad.
coughing hurts my back,
I
Oh,
get
so
that.
it's like a
Yeah.
double whammy. Woo.
Yeah. Every
no,
time you cough, it like subluxes and you're like, "Oh."
I'm like, how in the hell?
man. Pain.
But
Things are not connected. Why does it hurt each other? Yay, referring pain.
Nice.
um,
That
but
on, is that on your new album?
Yeah,
Mm.
dropping on Wednesday.
Oh shit. Thanksgiving album.
if you could give one
Ah.
wish to our followers, what would it be?
Oh my God, a pain-free day.
Mm.
Just a good day. A good day. I wish you all a good day.
How about you,
Me?
Nate?
What would I
I asked
wish?
this question, but I'm not sure I know the answer yet because I love your answer.
A
I love
pain.
it, Lex.
What? How can I? I mean, I don't know if I could top that. I honestly wish everyone to have the best Thanksgiving that they could have. Like, I think everyone should have an enjoyable holiday, whatever that looks like. And I know it's always hard with family, especially when you're disabled, and especially when you can't really go anywhere if things get rough and you're just kind of trapped there. So, I mean, just really make the best of a bad situation, whatever it is, whatever it looks like.
Yeah.
And especially
And
if you're in pain and your uncle's an asshole and like, I'm not saying that any of
Specifically,
my uncles
Pain
are
and Uncle
assholes. It was just
Nicole.
a
Yeah, yeah,
metaphor.
and very, very specific.
I wish you laughter and um both what you guys said. Um, you know, I just I wish you to all know you're not alone.
Yeah.
Not
We are
alone.
here with you. You're
You're
not
not-
alone.
Can't play that song though because of the Gestapo of the Zoom.
But
You can sing
seriously, I
it.
think it's helpful to know you're not alone.
Okay, I'm just thinking of Michael Jackson. Not alone. That's Michael
You're
Jackson.
definitely not Michael Jackson, Nate.
There are a little
Is
now.
that a pill organizer behind you?
Oh yeah, that's my granny box.
I'm
Oh wow!
jealous of your granny box.
Shit.
Christina is OCD.
I
I don't
need a
have
granny
like
box.
a little one. I don't have a little one. Can you even see it?
I have a lunchbox.
I gotta go. I'm in pain.
Same.
I love you
Feel
guys.
better. Love you guys. Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
See you after
Bye.
the break. If you want to contact us, please send a DM or an email to speakingatspoons@gmail.com with any stories you have or if you'd like to interview with us on any of our upcoming topics. Thank you for listening to Speaking in Spoons and have a great day.